Good morning. I'm back on for another Make a Card Monday. I have stamped out a butterfly image. Can't remember what stamp set this came from, but it's quite decorative. There's quite a few elements in it. So I'm just going to colour this using Distress Inks on my mat as my palette. So I have got some Wilted Violet. Just got to put some on the table there. I'm going to use Peacock Feathers. And Salty Ocean. I'll just turn that camera a wee bit so you can see what I mean by my wet palette. So I've just put a wee bit of each of the colours down, and I will just use a damp brush to lift the colour. I've got a little jar there, pour a wee bit of water into it. And I've got a small brush here that I'll use just for colouring it. And the dark lines are quite bold, so I'm not worried about going over the lines too much. And I have stamped it using Memento ink pad, so it's not bleeding when I'm using water on it. And you can be as quick or as slow as you like with this process. I've added a wee bit extra water to this, so it'll come out a bit lighter than the parts I've done down below. Then we'll get more peacock feathers. and I've added some water to make it a bit lighter. And I'm adding another wee bit of water, lighten it again, and I'm just going to do this bottom area. And then in the centre there's a wee squirrely line, and I'm just going to add some blue in here. So that's that. And that's for butterfly all coloured. But the next part is to fussy cut it out. And you don't even need to waste this water. You can easily use that for, where is it? There we go, I've got one that I've half coloured. So you can actually just go in with your water and just pick up some colour. Like that, and then once it's dry, fussy cut it out and you'll have a different pattern again. And that saves you wasting your ink. But back to this. So I have got one that I done earlier, if I can find it. There we are. So this is one that I've cut out earlier. It's the same pattern, slightly coloured differently. I think I used, I think that was Twisted Citron there, but doesn't really matter. So I have cut out a paper line from Pretty Posy, I think that was. Again, can't remember. It's one of the first edition. I think it is Pretty Posies. I have got a 3.5. Or is this? This might be a 4. Oh, it's one of those days today. This is a 3 3/4 inch. Then I've got 3.5, 3 1/4. So that's my matte layers. So it will go on like that. Okay. So I'm just going to get my glue tape runner and stick them down. Oh, it's pretty good. Oops. Granules in it. I have got a little ribbon here that I want to put on as well. So I'm just going to tuck that in the back there. Take that down. Try and find the right level. about there. Lift that up and tuck it behind. Yeah, that looks good. Then we will tape that down to our card base. Magic. Then we've got a wee butterfly. Now I'm just going to shape this just ever so slightly. There we are, like that. And I'm going to put this on with some silicone glue gel, just so it gives it a bit of height. Okay, so I'm just adding some gel across there. Oops. Move it back over a bit. That's better. And I'm going to put it just over here a wee bit because the sentiment's quite large. And I'm just giving the nib of my glue a little wipe. And this is just pin flared glue. Then I have got this sentiment that's been die cut. And it says, "You're beautiful inside and out." And I have got some Stormy Sky. Distress ink. Stormy Sky. I'm just picking up a little bit and just gently going round my image, my sentiment. Yeah, perfect. And again, I'm going to use some silicone glue to put that down so that again it's got a wee bit of height. Okay, so I'm just putting a few little blobs here and there. Do that so you can see it close up when I finish this. So I'm just lifting that wee wing. And I'm going to add a few little bits of bling. think I'll use some of the turquoise ones. So I've got some turquoise ones here. I just need to snip the glue because it runs as a strip. I'm just going to add one there. I think I'll add two up here. Rather, no, I think I'll leave it at one up there. Yep. Then I'm going to get a little bit of stickles for the butterfly, and this is Twilight. And I'm just spotting it round about here. And I'll just show you that up close. Now that I've added a wee bit of sparkle to it. And that's our finished card. And I think that's quite pretty for anyone to receive. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.